Oh man. Okay, it says I'm live. Oh gosh. This is my first live. I have no idea what I am doing. But for all of you that are coming in, this is essentially my first live, and I am doing this as part of the beauty crawl that was set up by Mo. And I am number 2 on the different stops on the beauty crawl, so make sure you guys come check everyone out. Essentially, the way that works is we all get half an hour to kind of talk with you guys and yeah, just go over all kinds of things. It's essentially if you have 1,500 subscribers or less on YouTube, you're able to join. Oh my God, hi. Okay, I'm seeing chats. This is awesome. This is so nice to meet you guys. Hi. So I guess I'll just go ahead and jump in with what I was going to be talking about. Hi. Oh, hi, Ariana. I miss you. Oh gosh, you guys are awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so to start things off, we all kind of mention a particular organization that helps support BLM. And for mine, I wanted to talk about the Tuskegee Airmen and specifically the Archer Ragsdale, Arizona chapter. The Tuskegee Airmen, for those of you that don't know, was the first all African American unit that we had serving in World War II. And they literally, the work that they did helped to shape the military as it is today. I am active duty military, for those of you that don't know. I serve in the Air Force. I've been in for about 10 years now. And the things that they did, literally after World War II, within 4 years, President Truman decided to completely desegregate the military because of the work of the Tuskegee Airmen. And so I will throw in the link for this charity, but essentially the way that they work is that they provide scholarships to people of color, to youths that are trying to go to college, and they do a ton of community outreach. And I think they had this past year, they were able to get scholarships before children that were able to go, and they really like to focus on STEM, so science, technology, engineering, math, all of that kind of stuff. So it's awesome. And I really hope you guys check them out. At least, go take a look and see the kind of awesome work that they do. But they have such a personal meaning to me, with me being in the Air Force and me just getting to live the history and the culture that they created. But along with that, we are also going to be talking about Drench Cosmetics today. And Drench Cosmetics is an indie brand. And I'm going to be attempting to do a makeup look inspired by Josh, who is the owner of Drench Cosmetics, while also talking about the products from Drench Cosmetics that I want to have, because I don't have any yet. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about what I would like to have. And so I have taken pictures of the products that I want so that I make sure that I get all of them. And since I have no idea how to link a picture or whatever, this is the look from Josh that I am going to be creating. It's like bluish with golds. And he used the Hip Dot palette, and thank God I have it. So I'm just gonna whip this puppy out and start doing my eyes, and we'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and talk about Drench Cosmetics. So the first thing that I saw that I really, really wanted was the collab palette that's going to be coming out. That's the Genesis palette. Hi, Feffy. Thanks for joining. And this palette, already the packaging on the outside, for those of you that don't know, I love blue. It's easily my favorite color. I think that's probably why I chose this look, because the first half of it is blue. And so I was like, that's already outstanding. And Midas Cosmetics is already known in the game as being a fantastic company that really creates products that are all inclusive. Like for my face today, I used the Dawn and the Noon palettes. I actually ended up picking up all 4 of the face palettes from Midas Cosmetics because I love all of them. And I gave 2 of them to a friend of mine that is still out in Germany, and he absolutely loves the 2 deeper shade palettes. And I can only imagine, based on how amazing those palettes are, just how good the Genesis palette is going to be. So I am super duper excited for that. I know what you guys think. Let me know. but I think it's going to be awesome. And so I definitely want to pick that up. And as Alex was mentioning in her live that she just finished, I had never seen the Cosmic Oasis palette, and it looks gorgeous. And so I really, really want to get that one now too. And since Josh mentioned that they are going to be bringing it back, all of my dreams are going to be fulfilled. And so I'm super duper excited for both of those products. Right. It's going to be so great, Alex. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine because Midas Cosmetics, I love their stuff. And so I can already envision how great it's going to be. It's going to be amazing. And so I think along with the palettes, one of the other products that I was really excited to see is that they have these brow products that are the Hyper Brow. And I don't know if you guys notice my caterpillars on my face. I don't know how to do my brows or my brows. I don't know how to do my brows very well, and so they just end up kind of like looking like these chunks on my face. And so I prefer using pencils so that I can just kind of lightly feather it in instead of creating these monsters. So I am very excited that they have a brow product, and so I'm definitely going to be grabbing that. And I think that the shade that I'm going to get is probably the light brown one because my hair is like sort of brownish. I have blonde highlights right now, but you know, I oftentimes will in the wintertime go back to my natural hair color, which is significantly darker. And so I think that the brown shade would work perfectly for my brows. I mean, you know, if they need a nap, Mo, you gotta let them have a nap. Both of my poopers are back here napping, so I'm not gonna wake them up. But I do have two dogs that occasionally show up in my feeds, and so Rogue is awake. I can show you guys Rogue. Baby, come here. You wanna come be on the live? Come here. She's like, I don't know about this, Mom. So this is Rogue. She's a little Shiba Inu German Shepherd mix, and she's adorable. She's my little baby. She's like, I hate you, mother. I'll let you go back to laying down. Falco is my German Shepherd. He's back on this side. You can sort of half see his body on there. And so he's awesome. I've had him for almost as long as I've been in the Air Force, and he is just the best. And so we grabbed Rogue, I want to say like around 5 years ago, so that he would have a little buddy to hang out with while I'm at work. And so they get along decently well most of the time. Yeah, so I think that brow product is really, really great because it is a thinner pencil. And so I can be a bit more precise on there, which I think is exactly what I'm hoping for. I like how I've been talking for like almost 10 minutes and I literally have like the first shade on, and there's like 10 shades to this eye look, and I'm panicking already. Oh gosh, he sounds like how I was as a kid. My mom hated putting me up for naps because if you made any sound as you were exiting out of the room, I would immediately wake up and start screaming. And so she got like zero rest with me. My brother was definitely the better napper out of the two of us. He would just fall right asleep, and it was great. And so, oh man. Yeah, so they do also have a whole bunch of eyelashes and glitters that you can get with Drench. And I am not super duper great with glitter. I have a tendency to just get it everywhere, but I don't think there's really anything wrong with that. And I have grabbed some of the Midas Cosmetics glitters, and they worked out really, really well. And so I think I'm going to branch out and grab some of the ones from Drench as well, because they have really pretty different patterns and color schemes to the glitters. It's so chaotic. I'm panicking this whole entire time. I think the product from Drench that I am most excited about is the lip glosses, because I love a good lip gloss. Right now I've got the Juvia's Place, like the reds and berries line that they have. I've got this, like, it says Sweet Beets is the shade, and Their glosses are so good. Okay, for life, right? I'm like, I'm gonna have like 2 colors done on my face, and the look is gonna just be absolutely ridiculous. And it's gonna be like, time to go. Oh God, I'm panicking so hard. I think their lip glosses look absolutely amazing. The colors are so pretty. They have a picture of Darius Neon MUA on there with one of the lip glosses, and it looks stunning on him. And so I really need to get some of those because they are just, oh my gosh, they look so good. So I'm definitely gonna be grabbing some of those, I think. Only makeups. Okay, I think I'm gonna start adding some of the shimmery shades. Let's see here. So I think my big thing is I swatch everything so that I know kind of what color schemes I want to go with when I'm doing makeup on screen. And so 2 of the shades in the Hip Dot palette, we have Rain, which is this like lighter silvery shade, and then Escape, which is this gold one. And I think based on the look, he probably went with Escape, I'm thinking, which is the more goldish one. So I'm going to throw that one on. Yes, let Mo know if you want to join the crawl. It's super duper fun. Don't let my nervous anxiety, deter anybody else from this. This is just me panicking because I have huge social anxiety. So the fact that this is live and I can't like control my body and my flailing is a little bit panicky. I think that gold is showing up decently nice. I'm not quite sure when in the chat we're also supposed to mention like the scavenger hunt of these special items. And so my special item I'm just going to toss out there right now is my earrings. I'm not sure how much you guys are able to see them, but they are little T-Rexes because I like dinosaurs. So I'm going to take one out so I can show you guys what they look like. It's this little tiny T-Rex, and he's got like blue jewels for eyes, and they are just the cutest things ever. And so that is my special little jewelry item for the scavenger hunt for anyone that wants to know. And I grabbed them on Etsy like quite a few years ago, so I honestly don't know if they're still available or not, but oh my goodness, they're so cute. I love all things like T-Rex related. I have a t-shirt that has a T-Rex on it that's like trying to throw a hand grenade and it's just not working. So I think they're adorable, which is weird considering, that most people would be afraid of them, and I would probably just walk up to a T-Rex and be like, I think you're so cute. All right, I'm going in with the finger to amplify this up. Right. I'm sure I am nowhere near the skills for my makeup on here that Josh has when he does his looks. That's awesome. Oh, right, Alex. They can't hug us back. I'll just hug them. It's fine. Give them extra hugs. Also, sorry, I wasn't trying to overflex on anybody there. I do a lot of weightlifting, which is kind of how I came up with my name for my channel. And so that's why I have like somewhat overly built up traps and shoulders. So I thought the name for my channel was funny based on that because, I don't see too many overly muscular YouTubers that are into beauty, and so I thought it would be fun to join the fray and sometimes talk about fitnessy things along with doing makeup. Let's see what we're at on time. Oh man, we have 15 minutes left, I think. Oof. I'm going way too quickly. Just finishing up this eye look. I think then the mascara always is my favorite thing to add to a look because it just pulls it all together. And I'm not great with false lashes either. Like Alex was mentioning, they can definitely sense your fear, and I am horrified of trying to do false lashes, and so I pretty much never ever try and throw them on. I think I've tried like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I can't get it right, and it looks awful. Really, I'll have to check her out. Let me make a quick note of that while we're all talking here. I love finding more people that are like into weightlifting and then also still doing beauty stuff. I think that's kind of a cool combo of things. Pachola. All right. I'll make sure that I give her a look, but let me come in close so you guys can kind of see a little bit of the look. It's got some blues and golds and a little bit of a smoky portion at the back, but that is all I was able to do with that one. But yeah, I talk way too quickly apparently, and so I finished my makeup even faster than what Alex was saying that she finished hers with. But ooh, if you guys want, we can swatch the Midas face palettes, which I would love to do. I pretty much live for swatching, so we can do that. I'll scooch you in a little bit closer, and let me turn the ring light down so you guys can actually see the highlighters. So the Dawn palette is the lightest one, and the highlight is literally buttery soft. I mean, when you touch this, it is just so soft, and oh my goodness, it's what I'm wearing on my cheek today. I mean, look at that. That's just, you can see me from space. So this is the highlight. It's so, oh my gosh, look at that. It's so pretty. And then the blush is this really nice kind of light rose pink shade, very much blends. I would say that this is for those of us that are like Teresa is Dead, where they're uncooked chicken. This shade would work really well for that. And so I love that these palettes are like for like the palest of the pale, and then all the way down to the deepest skin tones. I think that's fantastic because I feel like both of those far-reaching realms have been just completely left out of most makeup, which is garbage. And then the two, we've got the contour shade and then the bronzy shade. And the contour shades are really nice because they have like more of a gray undertone. And so you can get that really nice shadow without like the orange base to it. And then they still included a bronzer so that you can get that as well. So this is what it looks like right here. I'm like trying to figure out where's the camera on my computer. And then these are the swatches of those shades. And then the Noon palette is this guy. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And this one for me probably works the best for the contour and the bronze, just because since it is a lot more sunny out here in Arizona than what I was used to in Germany, I have gotten a little bit more tan. And so I went from needing the Dawn palette to now I need the Noon palette. So I'm glad I kept both of them. But this is the highlight, and it's more of a goldish highlight. There we go. So pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then the blush shade has a bit more of a peachy undertone rather than rose. So there's that guy. Hi, thank you so much for joining. We are swatching the Midas Cosmetics face palettes right now. And then the contour shade and the bronzing shade. And so you can already see the difference between them. that it's just essentially another step deeper in tone, but they still have a lot of the same undertones, and it is so gorgeous. I mean, oh my goodness, I love it. And again, the textures, I think, is what's so underrated about these palettes. Is like, it is buttery soft. Oh my gosh. Like, if you just go in with your fingers, oh my God, it's literally like you're touching a cloud. I absolutely love it. So you guys definitely, if you have not picked these up from Midas Cosmetics, you definitely should. Oh my gosh, I'm like sweating. Does anybody else have, like, after they put on makeup, that your nose just immediately is like, oh, now's the time for me to run, so that I just make you have to touch your face and wipe all of the work that you just did completely off? Just me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Right? Definitely, Eeyore. You got to get it. It's so worth it. I mean, that highlighter alone makes it worth it. But I mean, just the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. We're just like, every time that I do my makeup and then have to start filming, I inevitably have to, like, 10 times throughout the filming process, like, reapply makeup to my nose, because it all gets wiped away, which is just awful. Oh man. But I hope you guys are doing good today. It's out here it's warming up, which is interesting. We were having some slightly cooler weather, and now it's starting to heat up again. And I'm not gonna lie, I am looking forward to having the heat come back. I'm not a huge fan of cold and winter. It's not my thing. That's why I'm glad to be in Arizona. So yay, Feffy, that's awesome. Oh man, I'm so excited to see what you did. I bet it's gonna be really pretty. Your looks are always so colorful. I love them. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited to see it. I have no idea how much longer I have. I have 8 minutes. 8 minutes of chit-chatting with you guys. So let's see here if I forgot anything for the different products that I was interested in from Drench. What are you guys excited about? Right? Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love that highlighter. I mean, in case you couldn't tell, like, how much do I dip into that highlighter? A lot. Let's see here. I know I talked about the Space Glaze lip glosses, but they are super duper pretty, and that packaging, like, as I'm looking at it again, is very nice. So I love me a good lip gloss. If any of you guys have picked up their lip glosses, do they have, like, a nice scent to them? Like, that's one of the things that is my favorite. Like, the Juvia's Place one that I have on today is like, it's got like a sweet yet spicy scent to it. And so I love all the lip glosses that have, like, really nice smells to them. And so I would love to know if anybody knows if the Drench Cosmetics lip glosses have a nice scent to them. Right? Oh my gosh, Alex, the new palette is so good. Deep Space Liner. Yes. Jungle. I have not seen Jupiter Jungle yet. Oh man, just the exterior of that palette already looks really nice. It's so colorful. And I'm gonna have to get the Jupiter Jungle one now too. Is it available, Feffy? Do you know? So the Deep Space, let's see here. I can pull up a picture. I'm just gonna pull up their website and we're gonna see what I can show you guys. So the Deep Space liner is this liner that they have. And from what I heard, it's really, really good as a liquid liner, and just the pigment on there is really, really nice. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the Jupiter Jungle eyeshadow palette. Ooh, that looks so good. It's like grungy. So this is the Jupiter Jungle. It's got like a really cool like exterior to it that's like really colorful. But then the interior, that's all like grungy golds and greens. Oh my gosh, Feffy, I'm so glad you mentioned that. Oh, it looks so, so good. I love me a good grungy palette. Oh my goodness. It's my favorite. I literally just earlier this week was doing some makeup with the Kaleidos palettes, and one of their smaller ones is a grungy green one, and it's like easily one of my favorites. Yes, I definitely will. I'm gonna pick that guy up. It is available. So I'm already clicking add to cart as we speak. Because I also don't have a purchasing problem where I literally buy makeup whenever I can. Let's see here. See if I can show you guys what else they have. Ooh, they have some liquid eyeshadows as well. Ooh, this Arch Android one looks really pretty. It's a blue one. It's this guy. Look at that. It's like a really pretty royal blue. Oh man, I could go for that. That is very nice. Oh my gosh. This, so they have a Hyperspace Liquid Metals, and this one is definitely more of like a grungy, got like copper gold shade. All of those, all of the above. Purchasing all of it. Right, Cheryl? I could literally get like all of it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I am getting better with using like liquid eyeshadow products because I picked up a whole bunch of different liquid multi-chrome eyeshadows. And so I kind of by force had to learn how to use them. So yeah, oof. Which, speaking of which, Denise and Myrix, did we all hear the awesome news that she is going to be going to Sephora? I think that actually happened like a day or two ago that went live, where you can pick up some of her products on there. Super duper exciting. And I grabbed like a bunch of the Twin Flames multi-chrome liquid shadows that she has, and I am so excited for them. They're pretty good. I don't know what you guys think. I know you're a big fan of Denise and Myrix, and you were actually the one that kind of convinced me to test it out because I have a huge fear of like cream products, and the majority of her products are cream. And so I was a little bit hesitant to get stuff, but I grabbed a bunch and have just been diving headfirst into it. Yes, awesome. Yeah, I thought she had gone live, but I wasn't quite sure. Oh my goodness. I'm so, so excited about that. It's so awesome to see. Like, she totally deserves it. Her company has just like, oh my gosh, the products that they have. Ooh, so, so good. All right, we are down to 2 minutes left, and so not too much time remaining. Let me go ahead and let you guys know who is next. Sincerely Alex is going to be doing stuff on Instagram next. And so let me see here. I don't know how to link her page, but I can toss her Instagram handle in the chat so that you guys can go and check her out. Yeah, so she is next on the beauty crawl, and she will be starting here in the next minute or so. And so if you guys want to jump over to her channel on Instagram and check her out, her makeup looks are very, very pretty, super colorful, stunning. She does a great job. So make sure you guys go and check her out. And thank you just so, so much for everyone coming by and joining me. This was no, terrifying slash also fun. And so I really, really appreciate all of you guys being here and just chatting with me. But I'm going to go ahead and hop out, and let's all head over to Instagram and go check out Alex's makeup next.